The shift has been stark. Truliev's low THC sales plummeted nearly 99% over 5 months, with similar drops seen from other operators. The move may be likened to Amendment 3 on Florida's November ballot, which could open the door for recreational cannabis. Doc MJ CEO Aaron Bloom suggests these companies are already gearing up to prioritize high THC products favored by recreational users. However, this leaves medical patients with fewer options, especially for those seeking non-psychoactive relief. There's concern that the current funding push for adult use legalization is coming from the very patients who now struggle to find the low THC products they need. Bloom points out that while longstanding operators like Trulieve and Cetera were once committed to medical-only cannabis, newer entrants have never even made a pretense of serving medical needs. If Amendment 3 fails to reach 60% majority, Florida will stay medical-only state. But the question looms, will these operators return their focus to medical patients, or they will continue catering to a potential adult use market? I think this is a huge indicator in what these MSOs' intentions truly are, where their values actually lie. And just as a reminder to everybody, this industry was built on the backs of medical patients, on the backs of the HIV/AIDS movement, on the backs of canna moms who needed to get medicine for their children. So we need to not leave them out. That's absolutely egregious. We started this for a reason, and it was access to medicine for people. So yes, this is a cash cow of an industry. Sometimes, till you pay your taxes, then you're broke again. But I think that it's really sad to me to see Trulieve's true colors once again coming out, where they didn't care about the patients at all. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I guess maybe they wanted to save some of that money they could use to lobby and stop making low THC products for people who needed them.
Man, this, so Green Dragon, this is talking about, right?
No, Jason, Trulieve.
Oh, Trulieve. Oh, great. Well, the reason I thought
this is the second time Jason asked me this. He asked me when I picked the story this morning because I was on the phone with him. He's like, "Is that the Green Dragon story?" I'm like, "No, it's about Trulieve."
Well, I thought it mentioned Green Dragon, so my bad. So there's another story out about that was particularly about Green Dragon, and they are closing a bunch of their retails.
Don't steal my thunder. That's my article, dog.
All right, go for it.
Let's talk about Trulieve though, because it seems like Jenny Beth is the article basically saying that medical marijuana is dying in Florida in lieu of this of the movement sparked by Trulieve here.
Yeah, I mean, what it's saying is that they're not prioritizing medical patients and the products that they need for therapeutic purposes, and they're focused more on the possibility of being able to shovel in a bunch of cash on recreational products.
Right. So here's how I view it, and it's crazy because it's become a self-fulfilling prophecy on both sides here, and I do not agree with anything Ron DeSantis says or does, but
you'd vote no on Amendment 3.
Like him going super hard at them and biting the hand that literally fed him and got him into office is creating the monopoly that he's been calling them out to be. They've now officially put in $140 million into this whole ballot initiative, and they have 171 stores across the state. And I'm pro measure or Amendment 3, but it's kind of looking like Trulieve got the game sewn up before the whole thing even launches. You know,
that's what $100 million donation gets you, right? Mm-hmm. So it's politics as usual.
Yeah. So.
No, you know what? It's tough to sell low THC products. That's just the truth. You know, who's buying low THC products? The kids?
No, these old people that live in Florida because they've retired there. They don't want to be high, but they do want to get cannabinoid-based relief for whatever their old people problems are.
That is true. They do. That is true.
Maybe I smoke it all the time for my old people problems. But I want to get high. That's the difference. I want to get high.
I don't know. I would say if Adam's in today, can you please clip that from Jenny Beth? Whatever old people problems are, that was fantastic.
No, it's false to say that old people
are the
only ones that are getting benefits from type 2 and type 3 cannabinoid like gradients. You know, it's a really good everyday usage type thing. Long-term THC usage isn't always the greatest for everyone out there. And so the reality is all of these plants with all these, various gradients of cannabinoids, some THC rich, some not, some don't have THC at all, and they have a lot of other minor cannabinoids that are beneficial. But it's like, if you're consuming cannabis every day, I get we all love the THC part, but we haven't actually been exposed to these other varieties of plants, most of us. And that's the truth. And so I think there's something to be said for, getting out of your comfort zone if you're a cannabis user and using some of these other, varietals or other, chemotypes with other cannabinoids other than THC and other terpenes. And I think I think that long term, we'll see that is going to gradually, increase for the daily users over the high THC usage, especially as the high THC users, get up there, in age. That's just my, personal.
It's all medical, right? Whether you call it recreational or adult use 100%. Or whatever, 100%. It's all medical. Right?
All medical, absolutely.
Right?
I mean,
most medical patients do want the high doses of THC.
I think that
that's just a reality. You know what I mean?
I mean, as a formulator who formulated, all kinds of products, nighttime and daytime, there is cause for, the THC to be higher at nighttime than for daytime. I think that there's a lot of resources out there and a lot of research that can support that. But I encourage everyone to do their own reading. There's a lot of.
Yeah, but people won't. That's the thing. Yeah, right? They count on the bud tenders for their advice.
That's true.
And the bud tender is going to pimp out whatever it is that they're told to pimp out that day. Right? And that's just reality.
Spoken like a true man from Vegas.
Spoken like a true man observing what makes America America.
That's right. That's right. The cannabis industry is a THC war, whether you admit it or not. It just is. Right? People walk into your dispensary all the time, Jay, and go, "What's the highest THC? What do you got?" Right? I mean, that's what they do.
THC war veteran.
And that's our fault. That's our fault for misinforming our consumer because we don't know how to market our products, right? So instead of coming up with a good marketing strategy, we misinform and miseducate people, and we're actually hurting them because they're missing out on the benefits that they truly could be having. What if that's not the best relief, to Saman's point, right? And, I think that, this low THC, nobody wants that, is just as bad as us looking at this consumers and scoffing at them because they're asking for THC percentage. You're essentially teaching them to, again, and you're reaffirming that false belief. So I think unless we're going to shut the hell up and start actually educating people, the weed's weak, blah, 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 shut up. You're hurting the consumers. You're hurting people who could actually be getting better.
And I always say I challenge anyone to smoke 17% THC joint and a 27% THC joint and tell me the difference, right? Because Todd, we won't be able to.
We're going to go to a commercial. We're going to be back.